Testing, future Joshua. My fingers are crossed. I think we're good. Touch wood. Right, give me 1 second, folks. This one, I think. Okay, hello. Good evening, friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day. I had a good day. I had pizza. I said this last night. Any day that includes pizza is automatically... I think I said like a third better, right? No matter how bad everything is, it can still bump it up by a third, I think. So I hope you've had a good day. Hope it's been a good Saturday. But if you didn't, that's also perfectly okay. That's probably how I'm gonna feel in about 15 minutes. So this is my second time playing this game on stream. I've played maybe 4 hours off stream. I mean, if you want any kind of continuity between that stream and this one, the ship is now completely different. And this is my dude. As you can see, he's been shopping. The coolest thing, hands down, I think, is this super cool, like, punk, post-apocalyptic kind of vibey jacket thing. Love that. And also this kind of beanie thing. I know on the overlay, my frame is wearing a pirate hat, and that's what all the headwear is. There's just a couple of these, like, there's a headband and I can't remember what else, but there's a couple that aren't like variants of a cowboy, not a cow. Oh God, I'm in Red Dead mode. A pirate hat. So there's like some tricorns and ones with feathers and all sorts of shit. And there was this kind of like beanie thing, but luckily for me, it was the same red as the version of this jacket that I bought and the version of this belt that I bought. It's almost like I spent maybe an hour looking through all the different clothes, trying to come up with a nice
as long as he gets to sit pretty on his backside.
Fit, I guess. And so during that time, I still don't understand a lot of it. So much of it is, I don't want to say like artificial extension, but But so much of the game is just managing the resources and crafting and taking something from that place to that place in between fast travels. There's also barely any voice acting. There's no cutscenes. Basically, no characters. There's no melee combat. There's no boarding mechanics. There's no real on-foot gameplay. So it's literally the only thing that I'm playing this for is the gameplay loop. And I was extremely critical when I played this the first time. That was the first time I ever played it. And hang on, let me get where are we going? This one, I think. So we got a okie dokie. I can never remember which ones we can find. I think it's outposts, right? Yeah, so we can... Oh, we have to dock... Oh, you're kidding me. I thought we just had to look at it. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go there then and then skip this. Yeah, I've been extremely critical of this, and I still am. Which I know probably makes for a bit of a bummer of a stream, more so than normal. But I wanted to give it another try on stream, because I didn't really have any fun at all the first time. So I'm hoping now that I kind of understand the gameplay and like what we're supposed to be doing, the realistic, like what we're supposed to be doing. I'm hoping that can make me enjoy it a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, it is so bare bones. I'm sure that was probably a headline at the time, right? IGN saying like, skull and bones, ? More like bare bones. I don't know. Someone must have used that, right? If I could come up with that. And it had like the comparison for games that turn themselves around is always No Man's Sky, and I completely agree. I haven't played it in a long time, but during COVID I played so much of that, and I'd played it when it came out, and then like got rid of it pretty quick. So going back to it, like 7 years later, something like that, it changed so much. It's literally a different game. So much has been added to it, and my expectation wasn't for that, because that would be expecting too much. That's the best example in gaming, right? But I was expecting... I mean, it's not a little tiny studio. It's Ubisoft. I mean... I don't know, but... I'd guess if there was like a top 5 list of game publishers. One of them would be Ubisoft, right? EA, Ubisoft, Rockstar, maybe. There's so much more like again, I don't want to say artificial extension, and none of it feels rewarding. Yeah, there actually are allies. Oops. But my toes bleeding, and I have no idea why. I looked out about half an hour ago, and there was like a dot on my sock. And I thought, oh, it must just be a bit of like water or something. Like a bit of condensation from like a can of Coke or I don't know. And then I looked at it and it was red. So my reaction was, oh my god, my nose is bleeding. And it must have dripped out, so this is probably a bit gross. I thought, well, it must be a nosebleed, because I get nosebleeds sometimes. But it wasn't that. So I took my sock off and my toe is just bleeding. I have no memory of injuring my toe. And I had a look and there's no to my eyes I couldn't see like a little cut or anything. Literally nothing. And so I swapped my sock and I've just looked down again and there's another bloody red dot. So I don't know what the hell has happened. I don't know if there's some kind of demon that appears in the night and drinks toe blood. I don't know. Probably not, right? Even for a bizarre myth, that's see, there's no I don't want to complain. I couldn't think of a name for this ship. And it's a Hulk ship, apparently. So I called it the Hulkbuster. But the one, annoyingly, the one with the name I like is the ship that I don't use because I don't like it. It's a ship that it's all about repairing, right? So it's like a support class, and I love playing classes like that. So I was thinking, what would I call it? And I called it Chris Martin because he's going to fix you, right? And I thought that was quite a good name. And annoyingly, that's the ship that, like, it has one less weapon slot It's got less armor, it's got half the cannon capacity, but it's the one with the cool name. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me, like, swapping it, but that feels wrong, right? Because then the name's not relevant. I don't know what bloody other enemy I'm supposed to be looking for. Oh, there's another tower. Oh, Christ. Also, this game, this isn't a complaint about the game. This is a software error. So I don't feel bad about complaining about this. This game, randomly, it will, after a couple of hours of playing it completely, like, slows down the Xbox to the point that trying to go to the home menu or, like, close the game or anything, look at notifications, anything, takes probably about 30 seconds. Every single, like, tap right, tap left takes it's like the lag on Twitch. And then it just freezes. And you have to do a full shutdown and then load it all back up again. And it's never happened with any other game. I'm not on Series S, I'm playing an Xbox Series X. I don't run Spotify through my Xbox when I'm playing. I have it going through my phone. So that's one thing that's not being processed right. I don't know. I don't know if it's poorly optimized or if it's just a shitty bug that, like, no one at Ubisoft cares enough to think it's worth fixing. I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to start dropping shit. Shit, work again. There's this really annoying mechanic where, like, you can only heal once a minute or something. So even if you have all the repair kits and stuff you need, you're still fucked. I mean, at least I can actually... This is new that I can respawn, like, nearby. I've tried doing this once, and I respawned all the way back. And, like... I mean, granted, we now have a lower health cap. But you don't have to, like... Oh, God, we are ready to go again, though. Oh, oopsie daisy. On fire. And we can't use the health kit, so we're fucked, right? There's nothing we can do. Absolutely nothing we can do. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a good Saturday. Don't know what everyone was up to. Don't know what normal people do on a Saturday. Go for a walk. I don't know. I guess, like, do social stuff, right? Like, is Saturday hangout day? I don't know. The explosions do look pretty good though. I have this on performance mode. I always, if quite a lot of games on console now come with a choice between performance or what's the word they use for it? Performance, like graphics. Quality, performance or quality. So you get the choice. First of all, I'm playing on a pretty small TV, like to the point that they only make them in this size up to 1080p. So if I go for quality mode, it's like super high. 2 or 4K 2 or 4K textures, I won't be able to see any different. Like, the screen I'm seeing literally won't display any different. So there is some stuff, like, quite often it will, like, improve the lighting, but, and you're also going from 30 FPS to 60 FPS, and now I've been playing on my Series X for a couple of years. I'm used to 60 FPS, and it was a struggle getting used to it, in Red Dead 2. I'm trying because it's an awesome game, and I'm having a really good time playing that on stream. I think that's maybe one of the most fun to play on stream, because it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like it's an interactive movie, like an interactive high-budget HBO series. And it's really fun. There's always stuff to talk about. Like, there's always stuff going on. Plot twists and new characters and, like, people trying to screw people trying to screw you over, and I don't know. I find it really enjoyable to be playing that and talking. Which I guess is why I've been playing it most nights since I started. Like, everything's taken a backseat. I'm so sorry if anyone is watching that came for the Subnautica, let alone the Elder Scrolls, because that has been a long time ago now. And I'm gonna go back to all of those. It's just right now I'm having a lot of fun doing Red Dead. I don't know. And I guess because it's all new to me. Oblivion, I haven't played remastered Oblivion. But I've played original, so I know the story, I know the characters, I know the twists. Red Dead, it's all new to me. So it's fun to be like experiencing it for the first time, while I'm like, because if I'm streaming, I'm really engaged with it, right? I'm not watching something on my phone or listening to a Audible book or... Granted, right now, I think I maybe would rather be doing that. Shit, I reckon we just go with the main thing, right? I can't be fucked. What's the main thing? Where are we headed then, folks? Oh, we can fast travel. Perfect. Apparently there's ships as well that have like, they have flamethrowers and stuff. I kind of want to see how they... That seems kind of OP, right? Where are we going? Rogue.
Another trip through the
Hello, good sir.
Aye?
Ma'am, sir, person. Farah Odit. I don't know what any of this. Where's Farah Odis? It's not installing now because there's no way my internet can handle a stream and installing a game. But I think I'll be playing it tomorrow. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which I have played. I've never finished it, but I have played some of it before. And I loved that game. I don't know what it's going to be like playing it on the stream. Hopefully. I mean, I find it fun to play.
May the seas swallow your enemies.
I don't mind the menus and the crafting and stuff in that, because I feel like it's rewarding and it pays off. I don't know. And we have to steal them first. Roam the Pharaoh. Okay. So when it says steal, that means blow up, right? Because there's no other mechanic, so... Literally all we can do is just sail around, blowing up other boats. I do kind of... I mean, we need all our shit back, right? So... that's probably the first thing we should do before we head on over there. I don't know how long our old stuff hangs around. I don't know. And so much of this is like now. I should start a timer and see how long I can go. Just... oh shit, that does remind me actually. I should have started the timer, the robot voice timer. How long have we been going? Okay. Say about 20 minutes. Still haven't pressed anything, by the way. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, early in the morning. See, it has sea shanties, but it's not as, they're not as good as in Black Flag. It's like, it's nowhere near as iconic. The songs aren't as good. There's a couple, like Drunken Sailor, which is the go-to in any piece of media. Nutmeg. See, so this game, right, there's all these different resources, all these bullshit commodities and stuff. And you can, technically, you can make a little tiny bit of money doing, like, taking it from one place, buying it cheap in one place and selling it in another place. But you get, like, nothing for it. And there's no, sorry, there's no, like, further depth to it at all. Bannerlord that I was talking about, which I'll be playing tomorrow, it has that same thing, right? Like an in-game economy, and you can buy resources someplace for cheap and sell them somewhere else for more. But the difference is you can also run, take over, sell, rent, like in-game resource refinement stuff, like factories, not factories because it's medieval, but like businesses, right? So you could say going from, I don't know, like a wood carvers, right? So going, I don't know, changing wood into wooden planks or some shit like that. Unfriendly eyes. Everyone has unfriendly eyes, apparently. Literally everyone. So all those resources and stuff, you can play an active part, and you can like fuck up the economy if you start selling too many, like, I don't know. If you set up a business that's converting grapes into wine, right, which is a good one, just like in real life, I guess. Oh shit, okay. If you sell too much of it in one area, then the price for it goes down, because it's like a fully functioning in-game economy. And there's like skill trees related to it, and perks and all sorts. I guess I got 2 of those things. I don't know how you get more. Just blow shit up, right? That's... I am, just like in every game, I am collecting all the clothes. Because you never know what combination will look good. Yeah, see, I don't think we're good enough to do that, really. So... Fara Voyages, that's what we're looking for. You can go onto this view, which is more entertaining because there's more stuff to look at, right? Like the cute... Is it a lemur? I don't know. But there's... So much of the game is dependent on you wanting stuff from the in-game store, right? Skins and different pets to sit on the bloody little pet post, I don't know. Like colour schemes for the masts. It wants you to get all that. The game wants you to want that cool stuff. And either give them money to have it right now, or spend way too long grinding shit out just to get it. The only good thing is my guy's outfit. I think it's maybe one of my favourite player outfits that I've had in games. I can't remember what it was. I had a good one in Skyrim, but I had a really good one in Fallout 4. And Fable, I could always figure out a good outfit in that. Bannerlord, not so much, because it's about like the clothing items have different stats, right? So getting in this, the outfit doesn't matter whatsoever. It doesn't affect stats. It's just like pure customization. In Bannerlord, it's like helmets, foot foot armor shoes. I don't know. There's a name for them, right? Like how the leg armor is. Oh my god, I've forgotten. Like greaves, right? They'll come to me. They'll probably come to me when I'm done streaming. My brain will be like, oh yeah, now we're going to tell you what it was. Oh Christ. Big old gust of wind there. It's definitely putting me off ever going on another boat. I mean, I know hopping on a ferry is not exactly like this kind of boat. There was a bit earlier, I think it might have been last night, and I wish I was streaming when it happened. The sea got like really rough, and there were like gigantic waves that were nearly tipping all the boats over, and there were points where the boat was like, it would go out and then like free fall. Oh my god, it was horrible. I don't like being on a boat, but I don't think I'm scared necessarily. But I'm definitely more scared after watching Triangle of Sadness. That is a film that I haven't recommended to anyone because no one I know would like it. But I thought that Odis appears to be vibrating. The Far Odis mate. Oh, Jesus, that sounds ominous. I mean, what? Like it can summon a storm or something. And we've only got 2. Well, Christ knows what it will be like when we get 10. It'll be tornadoes. Oh yeah, we're supposed to. Okay. Hi. This is the second time I've streamed this. I don't think I will be again, but I wanted to give it another fair try, because I want, it's like Starfield. I want to love this game. But me really wanting to love a game doesn't overcome all the flaws. But I have a game, it's not downloading right now, but it will be when I stop streaming, and it was a little bit earlier. I was hoping it would be ready tonight. Oh Jesus Christ, what was that, like a whale? What the fuck is that? Is that Godzilla? Jesus Christ, what? Hang on. What the fuck is that? It's bloody Godzilla. What the fuck? Is it? What? Are we being hunted by Godzilla? I did not see that coming. I guess I probably should have, because the last few Assassin's Creeds have been very, like, fantasy leaning. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no beef with you. I have no beef whatsoever. But in the same way, I'm also not just going to sit here and take it. And I do have cannons. I'm not very good with them, but I do have cannons. What the fuck is this? It's like the Loch Ness Monster. It's not the Kraken, because the Kraken's like tentacles. It's like Godzilla. It's like a lizard. An aquatic lizard. The size of a skyscraper. We can't really hit him because he's in the water. Shitting hell. Oh shit. What the... I mean, this is probably the most the most excitement I've had in this game. This is kind of wild. We are about to blow up though, unfortunately. The only way to level up is to be like grinding, right? Which in Bannerlord can mean so many things. In Red Dead it can mean so many things. In this it means just sailing around, blowing up every ship. We are actually kind of doing some damage here. That's a lizard, right? That's a Godzilla. I mean, it seems to not have like a atomic breath, which is good. I don't think our cannons can match atomic breath. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I love Godzilla. I love Godzilla. I have no plans on getting a next tattoo imminently because I have no money. But I'd love to get a Godzilla tattoo one day. Love Godzilla. I love like kaiju movies, even kind of shitty ones. Oh Christ. Godzilla -1, holy shit, that was good. Oh my god, that was such an awesome film. But my favourite Godzilla film is Godzilla 2014. The first, like, of the modern American Godzilla movies, and everyone hates it. Everyone says like, oh my god, so much of it is the human drama. It's way too dark, it's way too moody, it's way too depressing. Like, I loved that film because to me that was the best kaiju film at depicting like, it's like, if that happened in real life, that would be fucking terrifying. We would be screwed. Like, we would be screwed, right? That's end of the world shit. And as the American, the Godzilla versus Kongs, which I still love, But as they've gone on and gone on, they've gotten less serious and less. In the first one, Godzilla was this huge, unimaginable threat that was like a force of nature. And it felt like gods battling to the death, while we're like ants sat there watching, and oh my god, so good. And then as it's gone on, it's more like Marvel-esque, which is, I still enjoy them, but like the highest rated on my Letterboxd is Godzilla 2014, but mine, Godzilla -1, oh, it was so good. I don't think I've seen the dub. I've seen it in Japanese with subtitles. But oh my god, that was an incredible film. I think it won Oscars, right, which was well deserved for once. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope it's Sunday now, so I hope everyone has a good Sunday. What do we do with this? Throw powder. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to start streaming early, because on Monday I have a med review kind of early. So, like when I had to go to the dentist the other day, I'm going to have to get up early.
I've got wares for your silver.
And it would be good if I was like, hang on, the timer's going off. I might go robot-y for a second, but it should correct itself pretty soon. Yeah, I have a med review on Monday, so I am going to have to be like awake and functional, so I can't go to bed at like 6 or something ridiculous. Rogue Trader, where are we going? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we were being squished by the oh, the quest is to hunt down the monster. Shit. Well, we're fucked then. I mean, we can try. We can try again. Now that I know that's actually what we're like, it's not a case of avoiding it, it's a case of destroying it. So I go, I guess. And I hate telephone calls when it's a phone call, so I'm gonna have to psych myself up big time. I mean, usually they message me every couple of months and say like, oh yeah, we need you to fill out a med review form, and it's like an online 2-minute like quiz. And it always says like, have you... I mean, it always starts by saying, like, are you still not a happy person? Are you going to, like... It's like the NHS is, like, checking up, right? Like, but only if you're planning to top yourself. Anything better than that, and it doesn't count, right? And then the next part is like, oh, are you experiencing side effects? And it's always a yes or a no, right? Like a little tick box. And I'm sure there's some people out there that take mental health meds and can hit that no. I am not one of those people. But so I always hit no, and then it comes up with a box and says, like, okay, describe it then. And I always say, yeah, I have a couple of side effects with what I'm on right now, but compared to compared to the ones I've been on before, it is absolutely nothing. And this time, when I was writing that, I think I actually said, like having an orgasm, right? And so it's a bit peculiar. I'm sure it's a coincidence, but it's a bit peculiar that I mentioned that, and then now they're like, yeah, we'll give him a phone call. But that, yeah, I am very, very, very glad I am not taking the citalopram. A lot of people find citalopram helpful as a SSRI. It wasn't that effective for me, for the depression, and it also made it completely screwed my my sex drive, like, vanished. Which was incredibly annoying with retrospect, because that happened to be a period of my life when I was dating an incredibly beautiful person. Like, that is sod's law right there. Compared to that, like, I will take the few minor side effects I get now. But it's always like, oh, so you're still like in the same situation, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still in the same situation. I wish when you ask that I could say, oh my god, you know what? I'm cured. My brain is completely back to normal. Regulating the chemicals in the right way, despite over a decade of having many different tablets trying to correct that. It's just decided that it's all good. And it's not gonna get so stressed. I wish that was the case. But it's like, no, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So I want to go back to the dock, right? So we can get repaired. Don't know what's good equipment for Godzilla hunting in pirate
Fate spared you
times.
this time. Let's make good on this chance.
I mean, just try again, I guess. Just keep trying and keep trying. I gotta decide, because I'm familiar with the game that I'm playing tomorrow. You can pick like a faction to ally with, and there's 10 maybe, and you can only pick. It's not like Fallout and Skyrim where you can pick every faction and do all the quests for all of them. You pick an ally and then you become part of that like team. And I can't decide. I remember who I went for last time, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for someone different. I always go for, it's like the I guess it's the equivalent of like the races in Skyrim, right? Nord, Imperial, Breton, Dark Elf, Orc. It's like that. Like, or there's the Nord archetype, like the Scandinavian culture. There's 3 different factions that are like Roman Empire adjacent, that all have, it's a bit Game of Thronesy, that all have like claims to the empire. That the emperor died, and there's, I think it was the emperor's son, the emperor's wife, and the emperor's like general, and they'd all taken up against each other, trying to claim for the emperorship. I don't know what the word is. The title. There's like the desert folk. I think there's 2 different desert cultures. One's more horse related. And then there's the 2 that they both kind of represent England in different ways. And I always go for the one that's like me. Unless I'm doing like a Dark Elf playthrough. Obviously that's not. But there's the side that's like the Celts and the forests and that, like the hobbits in the Shire in Lord of the Rings. Or there's the people that are like the medieval knights with the castles, like the one that's literally down the road. So I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. This is not enjoyable. We've done an hour already. That's the one thing though. You do kind of lose track of time. Because there's a function that you can like call for help and do stuff co-op, but I don't know how we like queue that up. Shit, did I repair? Fuck, no. Shit. Sugar doo 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 boo 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 doo boo doo. Yeah. Well, now we gotta go for another little, another pointless sail. Where's the nearest outpost? Here? Yeah. See, I should go back and get... Oh, this is so boring. Yeah, well, we're fucked, aren't we? Let's face it. We're one pirate ship against Godzilla. There ain't a lot we can do. Was actually a good shot, surprisingly. Oh, he's underneath us. He's a speedy motherfucker, I'll give him that. I think this is the first time we've got him below half health. But we are literally one hit away from just blowing up. And we can't heal. See, I feel like this guy, it's got to be intelligent, right? We're about to blow up. It's got to be intelligent, right? Why can we not become its friend? And then we'd, like, no other pirate's going to mess with us then, if we're best buds with Godzilla. I mean, I'm not saying, like, he's not going to be our pet, because Jesus Christ, he's Godzilla. But what I might do thing is, I've equipped the best stuff we've got. Oh, no, wrong one.
Foes.
Right, let me ditch all this shit. And I'm going to ditch the shitty repair kits. All the bananas and crap like that. All this. Christ, I haven't done this in a while, clearly. Sea fire. Ooh. Oh, we need to have a bigger ship. Otherwise, that would be super cool. But we still don't need to be lugging it around with us. All this stuff is just taking up room. God, it's someone's head. Jesus. What's used for a contract? I can't see any of those. Oh, there we go. Ale. Perfect. One second. I'm gutted because this game, it did so badly. I don't know if they're ever going to make pirate games again. This was like the last shot at decent pirate game series. Just cracking. Which, by the way, is nothing involving crack. Although that might that might make this slightly more enjoyable. There's another one in my neck, but never want to push my neck too hard. You're not supposed to push your neck as much as I do. Shit, right, well, let's go Kraken hunting then. And I don't know what animal that is. It's the sort of thing, right, you have to spend money to buy, like there's a fox, there's, what's the name of that little hippo thing that went viral for a while? Moo, some shit like that. There's one of them, which is obviously like cashing in on that. There's a super cute cat that looks so snuggly. But again, that's it wants real money for you to have that. And all it is it just sits there, right? So going the wrong way. Perfect. Right. I have a good feeling about this. Because this ship right now is kind of small, especially compared to like the Jackdaw from Black Flag, AC Black Flag, and even the Aquila from AC3. Like, there's two cannons on either side. In those games, you'd have a row of like, I don't know, 12 on each side, and like a huge mortar thing. In this, I think it wants you to be like grinding and grinding and grinding, and then you slowly unlock bigger ones and bigger, and then you have to keep upgrading all of them, and ugh. Let's play Cowboys. I am losing the will to live right now. Even more so than normal. I will seriously be considering it if I die another couple of times here. Oh shit, hang on, the health is down. Oh, bloody perfect. Oh shit, we can do this then. Unfortunately, it means, sorry Huge, you might be about to miss the one 10-minute section when we actually do something. Shit. Behind us. Missed. Oh shit, we did it. I mean, that was somewhat anticlimactic. So was that? That's the most exciting 10 minutes of the game, I'm saying. That is not good. That was... Jesus. I wish that other game had installed in time. Cheers, friends. What I might do, I might just aim us in that general direction, and then how do I... Shit, we're going completely the wrong way now. I mean, this says it all right. I've sat and typed the whole thing out, and now I'm trying to figure out how to pin it. Well, I don't want to copy it. I swear it's come up and I haven't wanted it to, and now when I want it to come up, it's so frustrating. Yeah, that's, I mean, I'll tell you what that is. That's, I mean, resupply, you can resupply if you fancy it. I want to figure out how to pin something, because there's no pause in this, which is a slightly frustrating thing. I mean, come on, we're not playing Dark Souls here. How do I pin? Because I haven't unlocked polls on Twitch yet. I'm not a Twitch fancy person, whatever it's called. But I just thought, oh, if I can pin that, then maybe if anyone that drifts in at any point and has an opinion can... Shield? What the hell is shield mode? Shield mode. I mean, that sounds pretty intense, whatever it is. I don't really want shield mode. That's the one that does clips, right? Yeah. Which I don't use. Oh, I just added a stream marker. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I can turn down the chat filter. So hopefully people can swear in it now. Because I swear. So I feel like you should be able to as well, right? I don't know how I... I feel like this is a really obvious... The one time I'm actually looking to pin something. Again, Sword's bloody law. What about if I go into it this way? Maybe? No. Wonderful. Okay, no, never mind, never mind. Okay. Where were we? Oh shit, we got the Farah Odies. I'm surprised at how little fanfare there is. I mean, we're getting some reward for some, like, local talismans that we looted. But we killed fucking Godzilla. Like, we done did Godzilla. And we didn't fend him off. We didn't... He is donezo. And everyone, no one's even, like, talking to us about it. Like, hey, holy shit, that's the guy that just killed fucking Godzilla. And it's not like it was a secret, because everyone in this universe knows, apparently, that in that bit of water, there's some beast. And it's a tangible thing. Sure, I mean, you can have your whatever the fuck. I was watching The British Office earlier, which I've only seen, considering how big a fan of The American Office I am. You'd think I'm really into The British Office as well. Like, it's fine. It's entertaining. And especially for the time as well. I thought it was like 2005. It was 2000, I'm pretty sure. Either 2000 or 2001. So, at the time, doing cringe comedy that mainstream was a pretty big deal. So all the, like, the Nathan For Yous, all that kind of stuff can trace back to British Office. But as a standalone, like, aside from the impact it's had, because American Office, it did what the British Office did for the first season. I think it was the first 2 seasons, really. And then quickly realised that they couldn't go on like that. And that just like in real life, people change. And like Dwight in American Office, yeah, he has his crazy moments, but there's also a lot more to him, and the character goes through ups and downs and isn't always just that like don't know how to explain it. And it's cool seeing Bilbo, Martin Freeman, but American Office, it took all the stuff that the British Office did at the start and then just took it in and went so far with it. And I think that's the bit that I'm a huge fan of. What are we doing? Fast travel, right? We might as well just nip back. And then probably call it. I mean, I must be pushing
Took a gander at illness.
10 hours in this. And I mean, you could say, yeah, sure, Joshua, but you played probably over 200 hours of Starfield, trying to get into it, trying to convince yourself that you were enjoying it and that it was all going to pay off.
When I have enough coin, I'll establish my own Lanitra. May we meet again in wealthier times.
I don't care. I don't care about any of this.
It's days like this I miss my mum.
This is the only character, right, that has dialogue, anything like a cutscene, is this guy who's our boss. And there's been maybe 5 so far. We're talking like 30-second. I mean,
Got some fight in you.
we'll see here, right?
You horn-swoggled the Farah like a siren with those charms. They're up in arms, and Karadic's still a clueless clod. Now we have them dancing on the pyre we lit, but the smoke's blowing back in our face. Goods bound for New York never arrived. Thought it was the French chaos that disrupted my trade. But now, I'm beginning to suspect a rat in the ranks. I run into an itchy bit of trouble, and these fuck swabs think they can saddle me on my own turf.
I mean, I'm a pirate, right? I'll find your missing goods. Sounds a bit too, yes sir, no sir.
My shipments are gone, Cully. Along with
He
any
keeps
hope of
calling
giving
us
those
Cully.
blood-sucking turncoats their dues.
I don't know what that means.
Never you mind.
It's not like our
My
name.
agents will find the missing cargo and hang the rat by its tail. You keep piling driftwood on the French. Their enforcers are stirring chaos, Karadic's splitting wigs, and I want the lot burned to a crisp. Go. Make us a fortune.
I mean, compared to the voice act, the little bit of voice acting that was in the very start, which was not saying I could do anywhere near a better job. Clearly, by how my streams go, I can't do a better job. But it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. That guy's voice actor, I guess, is better. He's trying to do the really, like, I smoke too much and I'm so manly. Kind of like the guy. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. Haven't seen Fantastic Four or Superman or so many of the recent other Marvel stuff. Anyway, Ralph Ineson, that plays Galactus in Fantastic Four, has a really good, like, gruff, who's also in British Office, which is weird. Everything's kind of tying together. he has a really good of that like gruff, like hard, tough voices. And he plays a character in Black Flag, I think called Charles Vane. All the characters in this are made up, right? All of this is fictional bullshit. Black Flag, it was all historical pirates, which is one of the many reasons I love that game so deeply. And I wish I was playing that instead. Oh, hello, person. And that character was, it was that same archetype, right? The really gruff, kind of East End of London. Like you can imagine if Jason Statham was a pirate, he'd probably talk with that kind of a voice, right? Way better. That guy, it sounded like he just needed to like clear his throat, right? He needed to have a little much better, right? And it's all just like meaningless drivel. That he's the only character that's like, so he's the best character in this game. I mean, he kind of has to be as the only character. But take on side quests. Wonderful. So, fuck. This, I guess. I mean, Donde Esta. Right here. No, where is it? Oh, here? Shit, okay, so can we can, okay. Here we go, a plan is forming. So, we can fast travel here and then nip east. Also, there's a game, right? I don't know if anyone's familiar with a game called Crusader Kings. I was so glad when they released it on console, because it's one of those things that if I had a gaming PC, I'd have loved to play those, like the Total War games, right? All that real-time strategy stuff. I played some. I used to get drunk and play Civ 5 on my laptop while watching something. That was quite entertaining. But I always had to play that with... And that was Civ 5, just before Civ 6 came out. So it was old then, and I had to play it with all the settings on low, because my laptop couldn't handle anymore, and it could barely handle that. Now it can't. Crusader Kings is like... I really love that game. I've had a lot of fun in that. It's entirely menus, right? There is no gameplay. It's all text and plotting. It's a fab game, but it's also I mean, there's no action in it whatsoever, right? But it's so complex. That's probably the best strategy game I've ever played. And in one playthrough of that game, it was really cool. First of all, I do it all on Iron Man, so you can't save and then reload. You have to stick with what happens. And I basically did like
Salut.
going from the smallest possible start, which is like a city, because you can start a custom character with like any title, but that's kind of like cheating. So I thought, well, I'll go for like the smallest possible, like the worst possible start, the least possible resources, right? And I went from that to, I mean, we conquered England, and then we formed the Kingdom of England. We conquered Normandy, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, a little bit of Scandinavia, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and Iceland. So it was like a really weird empire. But doing that all as the one family, the one dynasty, was super cool. And I didn't want to use Joshua, which is I don't know if people know that. I'm pretty sure it's on my accounts everywhere. My name is Joshua. Nice to meet you. Little handshake. But I wanted to make it like medieval, and I didn't know how to do it, so I just swapped the O for an E and called the guy Jeshua. So tomorrow, when I play Bannerlord, and we make our guy, he's gonna be called Jeshua. I will try and have decided before I start playing, rather than like getting there tomorrow and then I'm sat there like having internal debates trying to figure it out. I will try and have decided when I go into it. Not making any promises because I am not good at doing that, but I'll try. I'll try for you, friends. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that sound is. That's really creepy. What? Is that an animal?
Come again.
That's an animal, right? Is that the bloody Godzilla creature? Is it back? Did it somehow return?
Luck can only get you so far. You need to keep hunting, stealing, growing.
Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know what the hell that noise is. That is well freaky. Well freaky indeed. So yeah, shit, let's go.
Well done, Captain. Skurlock's deceit continues to swirl.
See, I mentioned that I had pizza today. Normally, when I have pizza, I'll have maybe half and then put the rest in the fridge and have it cold. Which is great because you get pizza twice. And today, I didn't eat all day except for dinner, which is basically normal. But I also didn't have coffee in the morning. So I had the whole pizza. Right now, the thought of a slice of pizza from the fridge, that would hit the spot, let me tell you. And I just don't see the point in... I stand by what I said on a week ago, whenever it was that I streamed this, when I played it for the first time and streamed doing that. It feels like the mobile port of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like the mobile spin-off. And that would be good. Like I play that. I play the shit out of that. But that's not... It's not the case, is it? At all. This is a fully priced game that's charging for some bullshit like season battle pass crap and in-game purchases and premium currencies and it's not even like Starfield that I compared it to, right? Where at the Creation Club you pay for content that probably should have been in the game in the first place. There, some of it's skins, but most of it's like gameplay mechanics and like functional aspects of the game. Like more than what you get in an official expansion pack or something. Who are we? See, it unlocks the Smuggler Pass that rewards powerful items for completing challenges. That's the thing that it built so you get first, then second, then third, then fourth. And keep going. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like most of them will be premium pass things. So you get nothing unless you pay for the monthly. Oh shit, we're not in our ship, are we? We've nicked someone else's, so I don't know where ours has gone. I also don't know... Christ, what's this thing in the middle? Fucking hell. That looks a bit severe. Oh my god, it's a flamethrower. Oh, that's cool. Don't know how well it's gonna do. Oh, it's shredding. Ooh. Oh, we've got like fucking electric cannons or some shit. See, this... I don't know if it's because my ship is tiny and cramped, that the combat just isn't feeling that satisfying to me. Maybe that changes when you get like a big ship. I don't know. This ship's pretty good. I don't know if I want to give this back. The flamethrower is super cool. I'm seriously considering when I stop this, when I get too sleepy late, and when I bail for the night, I might, until I fall asleep, I might just work on getting the first. It's not a very good one, but there's one ship right now that I can make that's like a fire ship. I think there's two more that are better. Two more like fire flamethrower ships. But this seems quite fun compared to, maybe it's just because it's new. But, I could just keep this ship, honestly. I mean, I guess we can. It's ours until we get there, right? I think. I mean, I thought I was in the objective. Hippie people. Hang on. The game is not paused. Yes, I know. Oh, there we go. I think that's why. Is there a storyline in this? I mean, there is. I don't give a shit about it in the slightest. There we go. What time is it? Give me 1 second, and then I will be back until I stop. But I'll be here for like 15 minutes or so. depending. But yeah. Just rage cleaned your kitchen. Well, at least you have a clean kitchen now. Right? It's a silver lining. Hello, future Joshua. Can you hear me? And he waits. And he waits some more. Okay. So. Prepare, yes please. Oh, hang on. I don't need to be listening to myself. There we go. That should be good. Oh, well, we just hit 2 hours. Which is... something. I feel like if we were in Cowboy Land right now and we'd just hit 2 hours, we would have done like a significant thing. I don't know what that thing would be, which is part of the beauty, but we would have had an adventure, right? The fuck are we done tonight? I mean... what have we done? I mean, I don't think... I might play this a little bit more, like I said, when I've stopped streaming for the night and I'm, like, barely hanging on to consciousness, just do some and see if maybe when we get a huge ship, it's suddenly more exciting to me. But I don't think I'm gonna stream this again. I mean, if I get up tomorrow and the stream has like hundreds of views, then I guess maybe I'd give it a third try. But I don't know. And it's not like this is when I was growing up and I had one game a year that I could afford. So that game I would play to death. And I wouldn't always... Sometimes I'd be into it. Like playing Black Flag. I'd play that to 100% multiple times and I loved every second of it. Yeah, if I, but I don't know. Rogue ambush. Who's ambush? Is it them? Or no, it's other pirates. I guess pirates probably would pirate other pirates. Like, wait for some other pirate group to do a really big, elaborate school, and then come in at the end and rob them. That's probably a thing, right? See, it's like here, I want to jump aboard and fight them with a sword, but maybe I wouldn't be so critical if they'd never released Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They'd never put naval combat in Assassin's Creed. So I had nothing to compare it to, but I do have something to compare it to. And however old it is, 10-year-old game is better than this in so many ways. Like, this is the boarding. What was that, 5 seconds? And then that's it. I know. It could have been so good. In theory, it was... it was... How Ubisoft, how this happened, I don't know. A lot of people clearly had no idea the parts of Black Flag people enjoyed. And I didn't pay for it, it's on Game Pass. So I thought, well, I've heard all the criticism, but maybe it's got some redeeming qualities. And like I was saying earlier, now, after a bit of time, maybe it's done a No Man's Sky, and it's going to be more entertaining now because they've spent years improving it and adding stuff. From what I can tell, they haven't. They've maybe fixed a couple of bugs, but they ain't done shit more than that. Oh, yeah, we're back in the flamethrower bit, right? They have also added Hogwarts, is it Hogwarts Legacy? The Harry Potter game from last year? Which I from what I remember, it was good. It was good, not great, but pretty good. And I didn't buy it at the time, because even if I wanted to, I don't want to give J.K. Rowling any money. But now it's on Game Pass, so I'm not directly paying for it. So I might check it out. It's on my play later list. Because I'm not a huge, like, Harry Potter nerd. In fact, like, I'm, of those things, I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. But, like, I was a kid when they all came. I was, like, the same age as Harry Potter was in the films. So, it was the one thing that, like, everyone went to see. It was like Avengers before the Avengers, right? Like, every kid was going. I don't turn back or your crew will mutiny, but the objective says over here. I mean, I don't want them to mutiny, but I feel like I'm going the right way. Yeah, screw you, little guy. It's probably like a little fisherman or something. Okay, I think we're going the right way. Oh my god, yeah, we can definitely play that. The one thing that I'm not looking forward to is you have to pick a house, right? And it's not like a surface thing. It's like the whole game is different. It's completely different storylines, whether you're depending on your house. Because me as the little completionist, I'm going to be stressed and anxious about, like, missing stuff and... But hell yeah, we can play that. I don't know if you get to create a character. But I know you can, like, fly on, like, you can do Quidditch and shit, which is going to be so, like, nostalgic. That'll be so cool. I'm technically, I'm a Slytherin last time I did the test. So... I don't know if the Slytherin questline is like the evil questline or something. Probably.
Stay clear and stay far.
I haven't read the books. I was like the prime age for that, and like Hunger Games. I was prime age when that came out. But I never read Harry Potter. I was always too intimidated by... I'd never read a long book like that. And it always kind of intimidated me. Now, I think I have the first one on Audible. And I haven't been in the mood to I don't know. I have a lot on Audible that I'm waiting to be in the mood for. I'd love to go to Harry Potter World, but it's one of those things that, like, either it's expensive to go, and even when you're there to do the cool stuff, you have to spend even more. And I'm not... I can't afford that. So, yeah, I probably will. But I won't be... because it's HBO, right? So I don't have a subscription to a service that would let me watch that. So I will find a way of watching it, for sure. So I won't be necessarily directly supporting the production, which I don't feel bad about at all. You do make a cat. Oh, I love a good character creator. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, we have the actual Harry Potter world, like with Hogwarts and the wand shop and I can never say it. Diagon Alley, and all that stuff. And my sister doesn't even really like Harry Potter. Quite a few people, because we don't have a Disney World. So Disney World for us is like Paris, or if they're like super rich people, oh yeah, they've gone to Florida. But Harry Potter World is like here, and I think it's not nearby, but it's not like Edinburgh or something. So I'd love to go there at some point. But I don't know. Don't know if it's the sort of thing that it's better in your imagination, and then when you actually get there, it's and yeah, I did this really long quiz. I think it was like an official. It was like on the Harry Potter website or some shit. Like a quiz for some Harry Potter online game or something. So it was like a really in-depth official one. And yes, Slytherin. I can't remember what the thing said. It was really in-depth. I mean, it's not necessarily. It's because Florida's the closest and it's sunny, right? So people going on a summer holiday, the regular folk, a broad summer holiday for sun would be Spain, right? A bit fancier would be somewhere like Greece or the Canary Islands, or somewhere that's still Europe, and still Western Europe, but isn't Spain. And then like fancy would be, hell yeah, they've gone across the ocean to sunny Florida. And when you're a kid, that was like Disney World, right? It would be like, oh yeah, Johnny's mum and dad split up, so the dad's taken them to Florida to go to Disneyland. I think that has happened multiple times with people I know, so I'm sure that's happened quite a bit. Return to... I don't give a shit. Jesus, I think it's at least 5, right? "9.5 hours," it's saying here. Yeah, so basically how long it took me to go to Chicago. So when you're a kid and going abroad on holiday, like, that's, maybe you'd fly, but you'd fly for like an hour or 2 hours maybe. Going like across an ocean for like a day, that's that's super fancy. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd hate Florida. It's hot, really humid, and everything there wants to kill you, both the people and the wildlife. That to me does not sound like a fun time. Yeah. Like, take the dad's gonna go with the new stepmom and try and bribe the kids in the divorce settlement. The custody agreement with a trip to Florida. I mean, that happened to 2 people I know. And when you're a kid, I mean, now when you've got like the internet and phones and shit, it's different because you can see what it's actually like. But it was this magical place that was like, all your dreams come true. There's all the things in films are really there. There's actual robots and there's aliens and there's all the castles from all the films. They're all real and you can be there and like that was mind-blowing because as well it was at the time when, I don't know, no, again, now it's probably different because people know all about it, but there was like a mystery about films and we didn't understand. It was like a piece of work that a whole load of people, it's what they spend a couple of years doing, but it's all just people doing their jobs. Before you understand that, I don't know, it's a bit different. I'd still love to go because they have all the Marvel and the Star Wars shit there now. I mean, when I was growing up, it was literally like Mickey Mouse and his lady friend. I don't know what her name is. And the fucking dog and all that shit. And maybe like Beauty and the Beast. Maybe there'd be like a beast guy walking round. I don't know, but there definitely wasn't like. Now I might be confusing it with Universal Studios, where they have like the Transformers robots and shit. It's all super touristy though, so. Four degrees Celsius, is that cold? I mean, that's colder than it is. I don't know what it is here now, right now. I mean, that's pretty nippy, but yeah, you just wrap up. And especially, like, it's winter, right? If it was like that in August, then, I mean, I still probably would prefer it to a hot summer. Because, again, over there, everything's, like, air-conditioned, and all the buildings are actually built for what the weather's like. So you'd have aircon, right? And it would all just be assumed that inside you can have the temperature whatever you want. Here we're used to, like, you adapt. So, like, if it's 4 degrees out, then it's time for the coats and the scarves and the hot mugs of tea. If it's 30 fucking what did it get? 34 degrees, and all the houses are built to keep heat in, and every house has radiators but no aircon. Well, then you're fucked. Then people pass out in the street, and it sucks. So, if you go into, like, somewhere like a cinema, right, a movie theatre, somewhere like a clothes shop, yeah, they'll have aircon. But, like, more for when it's cold. It will maybe be a few degrees colder than it is outside if it's the middle of summer and they're trying to, like, keep people cool, because they know if they make it too cold, people will just go there, because there's nowhere else to get air-conned air. It's always really cool on an aeroplane, I find, which is very nice. It's always nice and brisk. And I think it's one of those things as well that's like, it's probably better in big cities because there's more, everything's bigger, right? So the likelihood that your local coffee shop, for example, is a big chain, like a Starbucks, which probably would have aircon, compared to if you're in the middle of nowhere, your local amenities aren't going to be chains. They're not going to be as big if they are chains, so they're probably going to be worse. And stuff like aircon isn't the priority. I don't know. Everyone here loves to moan about the weather. It's like how British people greet each other. It's just making comments about the weather. And not even like, you just say what it is, like, it's raining. Or like, it's sunny. That's a greeting. God, I am so bored. Oh my god, Costa Coffee in America. That... I wish we had, like, Dunkin' Donuts. Like Starbucks, but shittier. But sometimes that's what you want. You can't really get a good shitty coffee here. You can either get a good coffee or a shitty coffee. And there's no satisfying but incredibly unhealthy, incredibly chemically sugary. That's... And I remember Costa, I think, is probably not the nation's favourite. It's... So Starbucks, we see Starbucks as like, it's the American company that kind of took over. That you can go to, it's mainly like a young person thing. You go there if you want some fancy blended shit with different ingredients, just like I do. Costa is the traditional, like, British chain, but it's just because it's the most numerous doesn't make it the best. And they've definitely gotten worse. They're now worse than Starbucks and everywhere else. But their large coffee is like a soup bowl with two handles. And that's very nice. It's like a bucket of coffee.
As your reputation grows, remember to
So,
ensure your
like,
style keeps up.
I love a frappuccino. I love some drink with different syrups and flavours, but I also love a lot of coffee. So I appreciate the value for money. I think they're the only place that, like, a large coffee is genuinely a large coffee. Because if I'm going there to, like, I used to go to coffee shops a lot and sit there and do work. And, like, if I'm there, I want a really big drink. I don't want to have to go up again. So, like, I'm happy to pay for it. I want a big one.
We are molded by our enemies as well as our friends, if not more so.
Yeah, so
So you
we've done
seized
this
this
for
Well done, Captain.
whatever the fuck
I hired others to
reason
get
that
the job
was.
done, but you proved to be the better of your peers. Here's a mark for your
Jesus, it is 5
Turn it in with
o'clock.
our extensive smuggling network for your reward. That new ship's a pretty thing, isn't she? Continue working for us and there'll be more mighty vessels to call your own. Tulin watches the waves. You and I, we should
That's
continue
a
working
kid.
together.
What is that? A little baby
May we all
hippo
profit from his generous patron.
with the skin of one of those bright red hot dogs that are made from, like, humans or something. I don't know what they're made of, but it's definitely something that they don't want you to know what it is.
Perhaps you shall find yourself in our good graces.
Right, well, we're definitely not going to be doing another mission tonight. Fucking hell. What? I might play this again one day on stream. I don't know. I'm going to carry on, like I said, doing a bit when I've stopped streaming for the night. Normally I do Red Dead and I just that's when I'll go round and like sell the shit that we've picked up, or like fiddle around in the character costume department and the horse accessories and shit like that. And I think I might carry on doing that in this, just with the vague hope that when we unlock a big badass motherfucker of a ship, it becomes more exciting, more fun, I guess, which is at the end of the day what we're doing this for. I did not try Dunkin' when I was there. I tried Dunkin' Donuts, but I did not try Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Our version of the shit kind is like food truck coffee, which is just like super bitter instant coffee with water, and the powder's not dissolved. I did something that was really cool that we don't do here. I had from the grocery store, the supermarket, as we'd say, like sugar cookies, and I don't know exactly what they actually were. They were like the blandest, most plain baked good they sold, but they were really, really good. And they I don't know, some chemical that was in it was really, really nice. It wasn't shortbread. It wasn't cookie. It definitely wasn't cookie. It was maybe, it was like a soft shortbread with like a white top. I don't know. Yeah, because then I got the candle, and I was like, oh shit, it's gonna it's gonna smell like that. That's gonna be super cool. And it didn't really smell of anything. I mean, I can't really pinpoint what those cookies actually tasted of, so it's probably a losing battle, right? Okay, before we hit I don't want to hit 3 hours on this game. It wasn't icing. It was like a hard, like a glaze. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna head off, party people. I will see everyone tomorrow. What I'm thinking is we're gonna do an early stream. We're gonna do the game that's I'm gonna hit install when I stop this. And maybe some Cowboy, depending on if I get into it. And then the next thing I'm going to do, queued up, is going to be the Hogwarts game, because I think that might be really fun. And we can nerd out together. Thank you everyone for hanging out. No, not oatmeal, not at all. We are not playing this again. We are not playing this again. Not on stream, at least, and not for a long time. Yeah. So, when I said the new game, this is not the new game I was referring to. I don't know. I think it might be fun on stream. I think it might be fun. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. And if not, or if I do it for an hour or so, I'll then swap to cowboy time, because that's the old reliable. You know it's going to be a good time if you're in cowboy time. How do we? Let me get this. Oh, it's fudging up the Xbox again. It's. I don't know. Is this gonna? You're making it very hard to do a goodbye. I will see tomorrow. Just on the off chance, for some reason, this would like loads of people watch